NFL season, as it'll be the Wizards of Brooklyn taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway from the start here. This is going to be returned to the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone just to find yards, and it's taken down right at the 20.
Hey! Stop. What? Yeah, you did, bro. You read your shit into the thing, right? Oh, yeah. Fuck that. I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Hey, stop, nigga.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delayed gain. Samuel in motion. Now Perkins. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it would be a first down. Still a 13-yard pickup. Now you can answer that. The season is officially underway. All your work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason. Now we're to the first throw of the year.
No.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
They just do get the play off as he'll miss the throw. Escaping the pressure line. As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got himself the first down. Street. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Throwing his Perkins. That's to McCaffrey.
Bro, get the fuck.
entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by him.
Moody good with an extra point. And that makes the score 4-0. Here is Wisniewski to put it away following the touchdown.
But I mean, come on, bro. I'm trying to play. Like, can you like help me with the kids or something? Like, come on, bro.
No return for Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
He's like in my peripheral, and then he's like damn near hitting the table. So I mean, I have to move him every 5 seconds. And I thought you were finna move him to the room so he can take his nap.
The drive starts with a quarterback, Stevenson. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass.
Stop.
For strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Jones.
Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey.
Damn.
And hopefully the playoffs.
Get up. Get.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the
Here.
board on first
Here.
down. A gift for Stevenson. He has moved his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards there on the 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept the extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
But in any event, the extra speed allowed for great
Oh, whoa, what?
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line and 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing Jones.
Yeah, I got him too.
Here's Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And this one's high, but not very far. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Niners are going for offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Perkins. He's going to let this one go deep.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Stop your 18. 19 light. 7 Pioneer. 18 Pioneer.
Throwing again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
The only cost on day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first round value. That was one where you didn't didn't need the full time to make the submission. You called that pick game early, and he showed why he was so confident in that interception run.
You're going to play with me after this?
I got you, little Chaz.
The Sharks have received more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Oh my gosh, what a dot!
And the Wizards are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, we know he can run the ball there. He shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
That's the thing when you've got an athlete like that. You want to get the ball out in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like the receiver.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to back to here.
Oh, thank you. Shoot out there. Fuck. Okay.
And they're certainly not getting much help from the defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Hey!
These two teams all tied after 1. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Jones.
What, do you need those? You need these? Here, give me this. Give me that. Here. Oh, fuck! Hey, go lay down. Go laser. I missed. Bro, go. Get. Come on. Come on. No, come on. Get. Go, get. Like, fuck.
And you can't afford this defense keep building any more momentum. They played awfully well.
stuff up off the floor.
He's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Back to the ground on
Nope.
first. It's
Hold on.
They can only manage to get through. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Ready, ready.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd and 8. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Able to find Gray here.
What the fuck?
Executed it to perfection. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Now 2nd and 3. Right side, he finds Gray. And he'll be knocked down right at the 20-yard line. 2nd touchdown today, and they're lining up the first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up the block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A first red zone opportunity in the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Go check.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
Hurt.
They'll try to run on McCaffrey.
Good shit, good shit.
For him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
70 Rangers. Drop 50.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Buying time this one. And he's got a touchdown.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to give the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point try now for Moody. And he's got it. It's now a 13-7 ball game. Here's Wisnowski to put it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. Breaks through the contact. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line ready for the next drive. They trail a one-score deficit 14-7 as they can make 1st and 10. A gain of 8 there
get him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. From the 27, Jones.
Ooh.
Too much free time there. Knocks things down.
The down look on defense, too. It's the defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. They have a lot of ability to disrupt the play.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. He's not going to get there.
That's crazy, son.
Here's Bryce Berringer. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken around the 12. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try and mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with those kind of offenses that you have.
You gon' play with me after this?
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Perkins. And this pitch
Like, fuck. Why don't you just take her in the room, bro? Like, I don't know why you don't like to listen, bro. I don't understand. Take her in the room. I've been asking you to do that. Dance, bro.
looking to throw. Perkins.
That's crazy.
What we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work and preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see the... All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Debo going in motion left.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Perkins. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Ready, break.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Track him 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To throw again. Perkins. Odell Beckham. Still shedding tackles. Touchdown. Odell Beckham. In the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Now Moody for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Here we go, get set.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Dancing to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 25. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. It's caught. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Wizards are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Riggs! Riggs!
Looking to throw. Perkins steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41. Pretty good little two-play sequence there.
You gon' play with me after this?
Now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here comes third down at 7. In motion is Gray.
Go!
He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Danny Gray, 59 yards. And the Niners have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And
the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tag! Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Throwing on first down. Perkins. Oh, Jones has just thrown his third interception. It's Monte Mapu. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready?
On first down, Perkins. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Check smash, check smash. Say hurt. 19 Lions. Go street.
Back to throw. Perkins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And his kick is good.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they get Jones for the third time in this ballgame. And the 49ers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Perkins throw caught by Gray.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw. Perkins. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week one is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Jones throwing on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a huge play that time. 51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and
You gon' play with me after this?
This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Jones. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Omaha! 21.
Jones now on first down. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he finds Montgomery complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown! A.J. Brown from 8 yards out. And the Wizards are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but yeah, that touchdown may be a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You gon' play with me after this?
That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
18, Pioneer. 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Go, Reed, go. Ready, right?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The city always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches...
Back on my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. I'm you never mine. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me mine. Keep for the real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about the deal. Made a name for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drive with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, no timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line out. Thinking I'm come find out. 1v1, you dust like a wideout. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts.